will sprint over to here. Ow. Now, I have that. I am more than capable of providing another section for the spiders to get collected in. Then I dig down. Now, I want to collect all of this material. Okay. Now I can very easily swap in some stone to fill in the areas where I was gathering materials, such as this iron. In addition to being able to very easily provide a means of filling in all of this section. Okay. Now I can just fill in these walls here. I suppose I want to set up a bit of a filtration system to make sure that all of the water sources get distributed properly. I need an infinite water source now. Because if I hope to fill in all of these areas, then I'm going to need a lot more than 2 buckets of water. I don't need to worry about item collection just yet, because, as you will very quickly see demonstrated before you, the items kind of all flow to one location. Now, I can start opening this area up. This will allow me to very easily just nudge everything into one corner. Not intend to do that. As you can see, I am quite used to performing this type of activity, since I am not really having much trouble actually doing this. What I'm hopeful in is that the spiders will have enough momentum of resistance in order to provide a means of time it every time, so it's actually taking a decent amount of concentration for me. Ow. That's too far. Okay. I want right there. And then, I don't know why this area is brighter, but whatever. What I need to do is, first, I need to go retrieve some more diorite from the base, because I keep only grabbing one stack because I don't really know how much I need, but I don't want to be carrying a bunch around on me. And the base is close enough that I can just kind of keep on going back over to visit it. There we go. Okay. Now I have a means of providing myself with some moderate form of water on this wall. Okay. Now, I will at least need it at this one specific minimum height. This is trying to mess up on me. Give me a moment. Additionally, I want to have okay, now I'm good. Now I'm good. I want to have a means of basically just climbing this thing. Oops, didn't want that. There we go. Now, if you want to further cushion the damage that the spiders will receive, what you want to do is you want to fill in this area with half slabs, just sink it down one, and that will actually catch the spiders, and then they'll start to float and bob to the surface. And you'll end up with a situation where all of the spiders basically get guided to right over here, where they then get dropped in and pushed over into this corner. However, if my calculations are correct on this, should be able to basically utilize a means of filling in all of these other sections in order to provide a useful way Oops. In order for me to provide a useful way to basically push everything to the center here, I might have to push this back one, because this isn't working. Seriously? There we go. Yeah, this isn't working, where all of this is supposed to be going, pushing it this way, but it's not, for some reason. Therefore, I guess I just need to have a steeper slope. It's fine by me. What am I targeting down there? Like, Bojang said they fixed that, and they clearly didn't. And that's kind of upsetting. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it from up here then. Since it clearly wants to be difficult, I can be difficult too. I can force it to do this way. Why is there water there? Okay, well, let's see. What do I need for these renovations to be all wrapped up neatly in a bow? I need this material gathered. Then I need to dig down again. Because... no, wait. Up there. Instead I need it... oops. Instead I need it over here. Because that one is going to be more half slabs. Specifically lower half slabs, because we want the water to flow properly. Let's update that, generate the water source. Now we can harvest that. Now we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, very carefully. Go ahead with updating the water source here to generate the water needed for these sections. And then we can place that half slab back where it was. Pick up the half slab we just put down. Now we want these three to be cordoned off. Now I can very easily go about getting up to here once again. Fill in that missing section of gravel. Don't know why it was missing, but whatever. I'm not one to question it. Okay. Now I need to gather up this material. Did not want to carve too far into the stone there. Okay. Now I'm capable of very easily going about collecting my various resources very easily. Okay. So that'll go there. just very easily have this push me along. Now I can go through placing in all of the polished diorite that is required in all of these sections. Oops. I will temporarily pause that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There. And everything is easier to manage. Partly because, well, everything's all, neatly bundled and tucked away in all of its various locations. Make sure I don't take suffocation damage. It's always good to not suffocate. Okay. Okay, so this section is kind of done, sort of. This section is done, sort of. This section's done, sort of. What about this section? Is this section done? Yep, looks like on that side that is completed. And then on this side, is it completed? Doesn't look like it. thing I checked. Okay, now to get the water in place, in order for me to very easily fill in these various areas. No. There. See, it's doing that thing again where it's not pointing where I'm telling it to point. The heck? Oh, this went down too far. That's what it is. Now, I get to use more diorite in filling in this area. if I go through and just casually check on all of this, it does appear that all of this will fill in properly. However, there is a small issue. If I place a water source here, the central line seems to become stationary. Therefore, I have to actually push this wall out one more. Literally the entire purpose of this back wall is to push the spiders into a single specific location. For the specific purpose of making sure that the spiders provide the maximum amount of efficiency in the process of trying to optimize just how much material is provided. Additionally, that means I actually need to make this 4 wide. Which means I have more digging to do. However, it would seem that once I have this all set up, I will very easily be finding myself very well equipped to establish a proper item collection system right outside of the mining outpost. Okay. I think what I want to do is first I want to stop that flow of water right there. The next thing I want to do is of this material here. Three. Just need to make sure I count this properly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And 1 there. And then 1 here. Now, I should have the means, methods, and whatnot available to perform all of this. However, the first thing I need right now is to repair my pickaxe. I additionally need to store this excess iron ore, the excessive quantities of iron ore, that is. And then I need to go and grab this iron pickaxe, as well as this iron pickaxe. Put them both together in an anvil. Now they're all nice and well enchanted. Ah, that's noisy and annoying. Let's go over here for a moment. That should despawn most of those. Okay. So y equals 17 is the location of the roof of my base for my mining outpost down there. This is at y equals 29 approximately. Not too bad. Okay. Okay. Now, I need an infinite water source. For that, I'm going to use this section right here. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to go through all of these areas and basically just remove these little barriers that I have installed. In order to provide a nice, clean interface, basically. Let's start up here and work our way down. Okay. Now I want to have these filled in. do is basically just fill in certain areas in order to make sure that I have everything properly built before I continue trying to construct this massive thing that I am building beneath the spider spawner. Okay. Now I can finally open this up. What the aim is that I'm going to be finding myself with lots and lots of spiders getting themselves for the most part stuck on these little tiny ledges. Like, I expect them to just be jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. And the thing is, spiders are larger than 1 block in size. Meaning, I don't think it's going to be possible for the spiders to actually get caught on any of these materials that I have just found little mini dead spots in. Instead, I think that the spiders are more likely to have themselves instead just end up getting pushed all the way down. Now I could test this, but it would be difficult for me to turn it off because of the way that I have it set up. And on top of that, I would have to get back up there, and I would have to do all kinds of acrobatic stunts, basically, in order to reclaim all of the materials. On top of that, I've not exactly very well lit this place. I expect this place to be very dark towards the end. This is one of those Minecraft builds that you don't want to integrate the light, because if you integrate the light, then you're going to not have any monster spawning. However, down here seems to be far enough away that I could probably get away with building some lights in the wall. Therefore, I shall do just that. However, I think my current biggest problem is actually that I need to accurately aim Okay, you guys are clearly seeing this. I'm not sneaking. You can see the touches on my touchscreen. I specifically made sure you could see the touches. And yet, it's quite clearly not touching where I told it to touch. That is what they call a bug, ladies and gentlemen. An error in the programming, which is not supposed to be there. It can clearly cause issues, such as the entire build not working as intended. Okay, so this one's in a good position, kind of. Yeah, this one's in a good position. However, this one needs to be moved back 1. Because this apparently needs to be an even steeper slope than 3. It's got to be 2. Apparently. Not that I mind. Kind of used to it, to be honest. I'm used to building a 2, a slope of 2. So I built that entire original mine shaft at first. It's just this slope of 2. Now, I can very easily utilize infinite water sources to just fill it all in. That's the other thing. I need to raise this entire section.